What kind of match was this?
This was a championship. I had met Joe like 4 years ago. We were matched up. It was a fitness club. They had a championship at that time going on.
A championship in what sport?
A pickleball.
Oh, pickleball. That's all the rave. Everybody's talking about that and playing pickleball. I've never played. So, all right. So,
we won the first 4 games that morning. And then it was the 5th game after lunch. And he was flirting with this lady on the other team. Well, after that, he just kept messing up. It was like on purpose. We were there to win.
So the $2,450 you say he owes you, what kind of damages are those?
Okay, well, I feel that's the half. We got $2,500. I felt he owed me that plus my expenses. The whole thing comes to $2,450.
So you're saying you spent money to go have a chance to win $5,000. Is that the prize?
Yes, and we're both good enough.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What? You're spending like $2,500 for a $5,000 prize? Now, is that $5,000 split between you two, or is that a $10,000 prize and you guys split that and you get $5,000? Either way, that is a crazy amount to be spending on such a little return.
We were
and you incurred expenses for this trip, and you say he did not play to the best of his ability.
Correct.
Come on, lady. I'm looking at both of you right now, and we know who the athletic one is here. I know that Mr. Bambry was hard carrying you that entire tournament.
Did you play to the best of your ability, Mr. Bambry?
Your Honor, I tried, but there was a few things going on at the moment. I wasn't feeling well. We did win the first 4 matches, but when it came to the final round, I have custody of my son, by the way. He's 3 years old, and he was feeling sick, so his babysitter called me, and that was on my mind.
So you were sick or he was sick?
He was sick, and I was feeling sick as well, and I was
What were you sick from?
Well, because I was stressing out. I was nervous. I was playing against... The opponent was my girlfriend, and I didn't know she was going to be in the finals.
Whoa, you're playing against your girlfriend? Listen, I don't know if he threw the match or not, but it was basically gonna be a win-win for him either way. If his girlfriend won, great. She gets to treat him to a nice dinner. If he won, great. He gets to treat her to a nice dinner. I think he had no motive to lose.
So you're saying you didn't throw the game, Mr. Bambry. You're saying you just had a bad day.
Yes.
You didn't feel well. Your son didn't feel well.
Yeah, he was on my mind, and I started to gain a fever.
Did you tell your partner that, Miss Sunder? Did he ever say to you, I am really feeling awful today?
No, not a word. And we did well on the first 4 games.
Then all of a sudden on that 5th game, he just didn't feel well. She says you were flirting.
I flirted afterwards. I was congratulating her on...
Was he flirting before or after, Mr.
There was a break. There was a lunch break, and then before we began, he's carrying on with this woman.
Carrying on how?
Flirting with, like they knew each other.
Your Honor, it's my girlfriend.
Well, it was his girlfriend.
It's my girlfriend.
But I didn't know that. I mean, it didn't seem right, too, when we're opposing teams. When you get in for pickleball, you get really very serious. And
you knew when you got on the court it was your girlfriend.
Yeah, of course, Your Honor.
Okay, it's his girlfriend, but he doesn't know that she was in the tournament? That's a little suspicious, though. Also, why aren't you teaming up with your girlfriend? Maybe they did go into this tournament thinking that they were going to double dip. They have doubled the chance of winning if they're on different teams. Think about that.
All right. She says you were flirting.
He was making beginner mistakes, things I'd never seen him do before.
All right, so Miss Sunder, you have a partner that has become extremely disadvantaged by the way he feels, the way his child feels, the way Boo Boo the Fool feels, because that's who you must think that I am to believe this nonsense that you're over here testifying to, Mr. Bambry. I've heard enough. It's the opinion of this court. Mr. Bambry, you had this woman come out here under the guise that you were going to go after it no matter what. You're going after the prize. She spent money to do that. Now, Ms. Sunder, you were never guaranteed that you were going to win the big prize money, right? But you basically got a guarantee from your partner that I'm going to show up and play to the best of my ability, right? So this court does not believe that you are owed the entitled $2,450 because you did, in fact, win $1,250, which is half of $2,500. So it is this court's opinion that you are owed the difference, which is $1,200. And Mr. Bambry, the next time you decide to get someone to enter a competition with you, you show up and be your very best. Judgment for the plaintiff for $1,200. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Okay, I don't know if I really agree with that judgment. She didn't necessarily prove that he didn't play to the best of his ability. She didn't prove that he threw it on purpose. If anything, maybe he was distracted because he was playing his girlfriend. But that's not him throwing it on purpose. I don't know if I agree with that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right?